Om. Om Sai Trayaya Vidmahe Sanjay Babaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Sai Trayaya Vidmahe Sanjay Babaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Sai Trayaya Vidmahe Sanjay Babaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sarva Vigna Vinashaya Sarva Kalyana Hetave Parvati Priya Putraya Shri Ganeshaya Namo Namaha Maya Devi Priya Putraya Shri Sanjay Sai Namo Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Anyatha Sharanam Nasti Tvameva Sharanam Mama Tasmat Karunya Bhavena Raksha Raksha Saishwara Raksha Raksha Jagadishwara Raksha Raksha Maheshwara. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Just Vashvakan Baba, Tom Sharna Mama. Today, with us, we have Navin Ganesh as our Sai Mahima speaker. Navin was a Balbika student and was involved in Satyasai Seva activities since the year 1990s. Through Chitrama and Vijima, he has received the divine call from Sanjay Sai in 2016. And since then, he has been blessed with many wonderful moments with Swami. Professionally, he works with the workforce planning team at Cisco. He has a keen interest in environmental sustainability and enjoys participating in social causes that have a lasting impact. Today, he is going to share few experiences and some life lessons that he has learned from Swami. I would like to introduce our Sai Mahima speaker, Navin Ganesh. Navin.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Koti Koti pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Shri Sanjay Sai Baba. Swami, I pray to you to speak through me and guide me. So today, so before that, first of all, thank you, Swami, for giving me this opportunity. And also thank you, Sanchita Auntie, for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences and some of my learnings that I have got from Swami over the last few years. Very happy to see Nagesh uncle as well, Sairam uncle, because he has been guiding me as well right from the beginning. And it is because of him that I've got so many opportunities to be with Swami. So, Sairam uncle. So I wanted to start with a lesson which I learned recently. And as all of you know, Swami's ways, sometimes he gives us direct lessons, and sometimes he teaches us things indirectly when we least expect it. So just about a week or two back, we had got for a short holiday to a nearby farm. And as we were, they had a lot of beautiful flowers there. And we noticed like a lot of bees were there around those flowers. And what I noticed was, and I mean, I've never seen this too keenly. What we have learned only from biology is we know bees take nectar from flowers and then they convert into honey. So all of this is just what we've learned at school. But this was the first time that I actually observed what that small insect was doing. So it was actually going to flower, one flower by one flower. And once it had reached a particular flower, then it actually went deep into the flower, so deep that you could not even make out that the bee was there. And that is where it found the nectar. So, I mean, I thought about this, it did not immediately strike me. But over a period of time, the realization came to me that we are not very different. We are also, going from one place to another in this worldly life. We are going to different, if you take the analogy of flowers, they're all very colorful. So we go from one flower to another flower thinking that is what we need. But ultimately, the flower that we need the most is Swami. And when we find that, you cannot get the nectar just sitting at the surface. You have to go deep within Swami's teachings, deep within every action what Swami does. Because sometimes he teaches us by telling us what we should do and not do, but sometimes he also shows it in his action. And this was the lesson for me, that we can keep hopping from one place to another, but ultimately when we find God, we need to go deep within and close ourselves to the outside world, and that is when we will find the true nectar. That is Swami's message. So having shared that message, I would like to share some experiences right from the beginning in 2016, when I first came across Sanjay Swami. So I think the first I met Swami was in Malleshwaram, in Nagesh Uncle's sister's house. Chitrama had told us that Swami is coming to Bangalore, and my mother was, through Chitrama, my mother had told me that we could go and visit and take blessings from Swami. At that time, Kanakadurga was, I think, 2 years old. So we got this opportunity, and honestly, I did not know anything about Swami at that time. We were all still, fully in the fold of Satyasai. So initially, there was a lot of doubt in my mind, whether I should go, should not go, and all of that. But then I spoke to Pratap uncle over the phone, and I spoke to Nagesh uncle also, and they so lovingly invited me to come and take blessings from Swami. And I have to say, the way both of them spoke to me was the biggest lure for me to go and take blessings from Swami. So as soon as I went there, we were waiting. We had breakfast and all that. And as we were waiting, Swami came down the stairs. And as he was coming down, I could see his robes first, even before I saw Swami's face. And at that moment, I somehow got that feeling inside that Satyasai himself was coming down. And, that feeling inside, it was not something, that you observe with eyes or ears or anything, but just that feeling that, yes, Swami is here. That was a wonderful feeling. So then Swami, we took blessings from Swami. And just before Swami left, he patted my cheek and he said, I'm going to Chikmagalur. You also come there. Initially, I had no such plans. The plan was only to go take blessings from Swami and come back home. But he called me there and I said, yes, Swami. And I think it was just 2 days later, only I was able to go. I was not able to take my family. So went to Chikmagalur, and all I was told was come to Chikmagalur and ask for Chokanna Street, and everyone will guide you. So I did not know where it was. It was the first time I was going to Chikmagalur, and again that doubt was still playing in my mind. Should I be doing this? What about Satyasai? So I came out of the bus stand, and I just walked a few meters, and I turned to my right, and there was like a big house, or I don't know if it was a commercial property, but outside that I saw a huge photo of Satyasai blessing with both hands, and that I took as an indication that you know this is I'm on the right path, and I need not be confused anymore. But obviously, as we know, the mind continues to raise and pop questions now and then. So somehow I found my way, and went to Nagesh uncle's house, and that is where we were waiting. And Swami arrived at 1 o'clock roughly, and so I think the first time when Swami came, I did namaskaram, and Swami said, "Very good, you've come." So then we went inside, and over the next 2 days, we had so many interactions with Swami. It was a pretty small group, I would say maybe less than 10 people. And Swami used to kind of, talk with us on so many various topics till late in the night. So even if we were sleepy, we will somehow manage to keep our eyes open and listen to what Swami has to say. So I was there only for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday evening. I had to leave. So during that time, I mean, so many things happened, but I will just keep it short and talk about some of the highlights. So once, I think it was on Sunday after lunch, I came back to the room where Swami was sitting, and I was only one among the few people there. And Swami called me to him, and he waved his hand and materialized Vibhuti. And this was the first time I had witnessed a materialization. Almost, it was barely 6 inches in front of me. And that feeling, where, yes, I'm connected to something divine, was really strong at that point. So he gave me the Vibhuti, and I didn't know what to do with it because it was almost covering half of my palm. So immediately everyone around me told, eat it, eat it. So I ate the Vibhuti. And again, we had so many other interactions with Swami, visited Sai Angel School. And in the night, I had to leave. My bus was at 12 o'clock. And Swami had to go out somewhere before that, I think at about 11. And just before leaving, Swami said, Sundaram. I did not understand what he meant. So initially, I thought he was referring to the Satyasai temple in Chennai. So I said, Swami, talking about the temple in Chennai? He said, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. And then he waved his hand and he materialized a beautiful diamond ring for me. And the amazing thing was, first, when he put it into my finger, it did not fit. It was too tight. It only went like halfway through. Then he took it out and he patted it twice and he put it in and it went all the way. So that was such a beautiful experience. And, somewhere in my mind, I have never had the proximity to Satyasai, even though we were involved in some of the activities, everything for over 20 years. That feeling was there in my mind that, it would have been good to have an opportunity to have close proximity to Swami. And throughout those 2 days in Chikmagalur, that was the answer that I was getting, that you had longed for this for so many years, and now you're getting it. So you had to wait a while, but you're finally getting it. And even materialization, I always wanted, our mind always thinks, okay, materially, what should I get? And Even Satya Sai used to materialize so many things for so many people. So somewhere in my mind, I did not ask for it, but somewhere I was thinking Swami should give me something. And this was just in the last moment, just before he was leaving. He stopped and he materialized that diamond ring. Pranams to Swami for that. And I missed out on telling one message, which I've just noted here. During those 2 days, I asked him many questions, but I wanted to specifically highlight this one. So I asked him, Swami, I'm so confused. There are always so many paths in life. Which one do we take? Because our mind always wanders in so many different directions. One day we think, I should do something. Another day I wake up and I think I should do something else. So every day it's one new different thing. So I asked Swami this question, Swami, how do I choose the path, the right path? So for this, Swami replied, you choose a path that you feel is right by your heart and you give it your best and work with dedication. God is like a milestone to show whether you are in the right path or not. Once you surrender, it's God's duty to make your chosen path easier and remove the obstacles. So this is what Swami told me. And till date, this message has given me the inner confidence to take many decisions where, earlier I might have been confused, but today I'm able to surrender to Swami, make some of those decisions and move forward with confidence. So thank you, Swami, for that. Moving forward, after I came back from Chikmagalur, and again, just before leaving Chikmagalur, Swami told you come to Nepal for Guru Purnima, which was just about 2 months away then in July. So I said, yes, Swami, because by then I was, I wanted more and more of Swami's darshan and sambhashan. So in the month of June, it was roughly about 1 month after this, still the doubt was lingering in my mind. Okay, what about Satya Sai, Sanjay Sai? So one night I had a dream where both Sanjay Sai and Satya Sai were present in the same dream. And they were talking many things. I couldn't recollect everything. But just while leaving, both Sai avatars got into the car. Satya Sai was sitting in the front and Sanjay Sai was sitting in the back. And I went to Satya Sai in the front because at that time, Satya Sai was still God for me. And I went and asked him, Swami, are you and Sanjay Sai the same? So to that, Satya Sai replied, there is and there will be no difference. And somehow that it was so clear in that experience, even though it was just a dream. When I woke up in the morning, at that time, all my doubts had vanished. After that, I did not have any doubts about, Satya Sai and Sanjay Sai, that they are one and the same. Fast forwarding to July 2016, it was my first visit to Nepal, and Swami had made such beautiful arrangements. And I think at that time, Swami even came to Arial Hotel as well to see all of us. So again, within a span of, I think, 2 to 3 months, I had the opportunity to have Swami's darshan so many times, almost 3 times, with so many beautiful experiences. And incidentally, that was the time when the Punyavati Kshetram Bhumi Puja was being done. So we had the wonderful opportunity to be part of that. And the icing on the cake was after the Bhumi Puja was completed. My daughter Kanakadurga, she was just 1.5 years at that time. And Swami had specifically asked Amir Bhai to arrange food for her. And you can imagine, such a big function is going on. There are hundreds of people there. But Swami's motherly love, he specifically made sure that, the small child was prepared food separately because over there, nothing else was available. So he made sure that special food is available for her. So they had informed some house which was nearby, and food was cooked there. Dal rice was cooked, and it was brought there for the baby. And then we were called into Swami's tent, and there Nivedita asked Swami, can you feed her? And then Swami took Kanakadurga into his lap, and he did Annaprashnan for her. And again, that was such a beautiful experience. And also because she was like the only baby over there, everyone else were like adults. So he poured so much love and affection on Kanakadurga throughout those days. So whenever he was there, he'll come carry her, he will keep her on his lap, and he just showered so much love on her. That was a beautiful experience. And while we were there, one of the days when we were in Nepal, I got a dream again. One of the nights. Um, so one of the things which I'm very passionate about is driving and cars and everything. And somewhere the seed was sown into my mind that I should be a driver for Swami at least once. And this was sometime in July in Nepal. And when this dream happened, so I asked Swami in that dream, Swami, I want to drive for you at least once. I love driving, and driving for you is the ultimate. So this is what I told him in the dream. And Swami acknowledged and said, okay. So this was in the month of July. Then we had come back. And within I think it was 2 to 3 months, Swami announced his visit to Chennai. And I don't remember if it was Chitrama or Pratap uncle. One of them called me and told me, you are going to be driving for Swami. So wherever Swami goes, he will only come in your car. And, just to listen to that. And a few months back, Swami had acknowledged, it was like almost, dream come true for me. And what I felt was, I was Sarathi to Partha Sarathi. So that was what was running in my mind. And I think entire 2 days, wherever Swami went, I got the opportunity to be a Sarathi, and it was such a beautiful experience. And one of the key things, even in a dream, I just want to go to the level of detail. What I had said was, Swami, I want to drive for you at least once. So he did not just stop there. But again, when Swami came in 2018, I got the second opportunity to again drive for Swami and be his Sarathi once again. So even the detail of one word where I did not say, Swami, I want to drive for you once, it was at least once. So he made it greater than one. So pranams to Swami. And during the 2018 visit, when Swami had come to Chennai, he had a program in the Malayali club. And what happened just before that, he was staying in Radisson Hotel, and his suitcase had torn. It was completely torn. And next day, early morning, Swami had to leave. And there was absolutely no time because the program was at like 8:30 or 9 o'clock. And immediately after the program, since I was driving, I had to bring Swami back to the hotel. And next day, early morning, Swami had to leave. So after dropping Swami there, I requested Swami's permission to go and buy the suitcase. So he said, yes, go and come. So after dropping Swami there, I left. And there was so much traffic on the road that I was worried that Swami's program will be over and, I should not make him wait. So, and I did not have any clue where to go and buy. There was so much traffic on the road. And it was a big car, Toyota Innova. So you can imagine with traffic, with such a big car, I was literally stuck. And I was standing at a signal. So I thought there was a mall nearby there in Egmore. So I thought I should take a right turn at that signal. And then I thought definitely I will get something in that mall. So my intention was to take a right turn at that signal. But as I approached the signal, I noticed that the opposite signal had come and I could not turn right there. And the policeman there waved me and he said, you have to go straight. I was like, oh my God, I'm already very late. So I should not make Swami wait. So I was like praying to Swami, Swami, do something. I just crossed the signal, and immediately after crossing the signal, the shop on the left was Samsonite, an American Tourister shop. And that was exactly the brand which Swami had asked for. And I have gone around Chennai so many times, lived there for so many years, but I had never noticed that shop over there. And somehow Swami made, the traffic and all those conditions in such a way that he guided me to that shop. And I was able to get the suitcase for him and come back in time to pick up Swami again. So just to show that how Swami, even in the smallest of things, he plans things so beautifully, whether it is traffic and signals and everything, to make sure that we reach our goal. So just one more experience that I will share. This was in the month of January 2019, where we missed Swami's birthday as I was traveling to the US at that time. So after coming back, I wanted to take Swami's darshan. So myself and 3 more people, we were all traveling from Chennai to Kathmandu. And somehow we had a strong feeling and we were prompted inside that we should leave on that Sunday. And we left at 6 o'clock from home and we reached the airport. When we reached the check-in counter, they told us the flight was cancelled. It was Jet Airways at that time. And it was at that point, like all 3 of our passenger phone numbers were given, contact numbers. All 3 of us at that time, we took the phone and we saw that we had missed an SMS saying, the flight has been cancelled. None of us saw that message. So we came to the airport without knowing, with all our luggage and everything packed. We had bought many things for Swami also. We came there and somehow we were praying to Swami, Swami, we have to leave today and come to Kathmandu. So Jet Airways, they clearly told, flight is cancelled, we cannot do anything. The best thing we can do is put you on tomorrow morning's flight. So there were many people along with us and slowly many people started to leave, but we did not lose hope. We kept praying and we sat in the airport. Every 10 minutes, I used to go and ask the counter, please do something, please make some alternate arrangement as we need to leave today. So we waited for about 1.5 hours. We even had dinner over there, eating at the airport. And suddenly one person from there came and said, the flight has been reinstated. So the flight which was actually cancelled, the board, everything was announced. The flight did not exist. But by Swami's grace, that flight became operational again. And we wanted to leave before 12. And that flight took off at 11:55 from Chennai. So, and because most of the people had left, there were only 10 people in that entire flight. And we were all able to occupy the middle seat and we traveled sleeping on those seats. So basically, Swami converted a flight which was not existing. He made it operational again. And we got the luxury to sleep in the flight flat and come to Kathmandu. So that is the amount of immense love that Swami has for us. And when we are clear that we want to do something, Swami will help us one way or the other. And finally, just want to thank Swami. He had come to our home after Chikmagalur and the Salem visit. He had come to our home in the month of February 2020 here. And just in the same room where I'm sitting, we had a cot put here earlier. And Swami was pretty tired after the travel. He came, he lied down on the cot in Anantasayanam and he closed his eyes. And it was a sight to behold. He was like this, and with his eyes closed, he was lying down. It was none other than like Mahavishnu that we witnessed in our own room. And Swami spent about, initially what he said he will be here for 15 minutes. but eventually he spent almost 1 hour with us, and we had such a beautiful time spending time with Swami here. So thank you, Swami, for all the wonderful experiences and all the amazing teachings that you have given me. Praying to you for everyone's happiness and your love on everyone. Thank you, Swami. Koti Koti Pranams. Thank you. Sai Ram.
Swami is ever so loving and caring. It is so true that no matter how much tired we are, we try to keep ourselves awake, whether it be early in the morning or late in the night, because his words are like Amrit for us. He always listens to our prayers from wherever we are. Thank you, Navin, for sharing such a beautiful Sai Mahima. May Swami bless you, guard you, and guide you. We all are so blessed that we have had the opportunity to be with Shri Sai Bhagwan, to Satya Sai Bhagwan, and now with Sanjay Sai Bhagwan. Bhagwan Baba, we all love you unconditionally. Sharon Sparsh Bhagwan Baba. Tam Sharana Mama. Now we'll go to Jane's bhajan.
गजानना हे सुबानना गजानना हे सुबानना गौरी मनोहर प्रिय नंदना गौरी मनोहर प्रिय नंदना पशुपति तनया गजानना पशुपति तनया गजानना परम निरंजन सुबानना परम निरंजन सुबानना गजानना हे सुबानना गौरी मनोहर प्रिय नंदना पशुपति तनया गजानना परम निरंजन सुबानना हे परम निरंजन सुबानना गजानना हे सुबानना गौरी मनोहर प्रिय नंदना.
I think Ramesh Bhaiya has been disconnected. So, oh,
I will sing.
yeah.
साई साई स्मरण करो साई साई स्मरण करो गुरु चरण कमल ध्यान करो गुरु चरण कमल ध्यान करो केशव माधव भजन करो केशव माधव भजन करो सद्गुरु साई सेवा करो सद्गुरु साई सेवा करो, साई साई स्मरण करो, साई साई स्मरण करो, गुरु चरण कमल ध्यान करो, केशव माधव भजन करो, भजन करो, केशव माधव भजन करो, सद्गुरु साई सेवा करो, सद्गुरु साई सेवा करो, साई साई स्मरण करो।
विंध्य हिमाचल विनोदिनी, विंध्य हिमाचल विनोदिनी, वेदमात श्री भारती, वेदमात श्री भारती, कन्याकुमारी श्री कादम्बरी, कन्याकुमारी श्री कादम्बरी, करुणा सागर साईश्वरी, करुणा सागर साईश्वरी, विंध्य हिमाचल विनोदिनी, विंध्य हिमाचल विनोदिनी, वेदमात श्री भारती, कन्याकुमारी श्री कादम्बरी, करुणा सागर साईश्वरी, करुणा सागर साईश्वरी, विंध्य हिमाचल विनोदिनी।
जय शंकर भावगोचर शिव चिदंबर ओंकार, जय शंकर भावगोचर शिव चिदंबर ओंकार, पतिविगर पावविदूर, पतिविगर पावविदूर, पतिविगर पावविदूर, पतिविगर पावविदूर, जगदोद्धार ब्रह्मपरा, 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 जय शंकर भावगोचर शिव चिदंबर ओंकार, पतिविगर पावविदूर, पतिविगर पावविदूर, जगदोद्धार ब्रह्मपरा, जगदोद्धार ब्रह्मपरा, जगदोद्धार ब्रह्मपरा, जगदोद्धार ब्रह्मपरा, जय शंकर भावगोचर शिवचिदम्बर ओंकार नंदनंदना नवनीत चोरा नंदनंदना नवनीत चोरा गोकुल बाला वेणुपाला गोकुल बाला साई गोपाला नंदनंदना नवनीत चोरा मथुरा नाथ हरे कृष्ण गोपाला मथुरा नाथ हरे कृष्ण गोपाला श्याम गोपाला साई गोपाला श्याम गोपाला साई गोपाला वनमाली गिरिधारी श्याम गोपाला वनमाली गिरिधारी श्याम गोपाला गोकुल बाला वेणुगोपाला गोकुल बाला साई गोपाला नंदनंदना नवनीत चोरा गोकुल बाला वेणुगोपाला नंदनंदना नवनीत चोरा मथुरा नाथ हरे कृष्ण गोपाला श्याम गोपाला साई गोपाला वनमाली गिरिधारी श्याम गोपाला वनमाली गिरिधारी श्याम गोपाला गोकुल बाला वेणुगोपाला गोकुल बाला साई गोपाला नंदनंदना नवनीत चोरा
Start. Padmanabha Narayana Padmanabha Narayana Partivasa Narayana Partivasa Narayana Badrivasa Narayana Badrivasa Narayana Narayana Hari Narayana Narayana Hari Narayana Narayana Hari Narayana Narayana Hari Narayana Narayana Sai Narayana Narayana Sai Narayana Padmanabha Narayana Padmanabha Narayana Partivasa Narayana Partivasa Narayana Badrivasa Narayana Badrivasa Narayana Narayana Hari Narayana Narayana Hari Narayana Narayana Sai Narayana Narayana Sai Narayana Padmanabha Narayana.
आनंद सागर मुरलीधर आनंद सागर मुरलीधर मीरा प्रभु राधेश्याम वेणुगोपाला मीरा प्रभु राधेश्याम वेणुगोपाला आनंद सागर मुरलीधर नंद यशोदा आनंद किशोरा, नंद यशोदा आनंद किशोरा, जय जय गोकुल बाला जय मा वेणुगोपाला, जय जय गोकुल बाला जय साई गोपाला, आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा, आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा, मीरा प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला, आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा, नंद यशोदा नंद किशोरा, आनंद किशोरा, नंद यशोदा आनंद किशोरा, जय जय गोकुल बाला जय वेणुगोपाला, जय जय गोकुल बाला साई गोपाला, आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा। हम शरणम मम, कोटि प्रणाम सो।
राधिका जीवना, राधिका जीवना, राधिका जीवना, कृष्ण जनार्दना, कृष्ण जनार्दना, राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल, राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल, देवकी नंदना, देवकी नंदना, नंदन नंदना, गोपिगरंजना, नंदनंदना, गोपिगरंजना, नंदनंदना, गोपिगरंजना, मुरली मोगना, मुरली मोगना, ये मधुसूदना, कृष्ण कृष्ण हे मधुसूदना, कृष्ण कृष्ण हे मधुसूदना, राधिका जीवना, राधिका जीवना, कृष्ण जनार्दना, कृष्ण जनार्दना, राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल, राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल, देवकी नंदना, देवकी नंदना, नंदन नंदना, गोपिगरंजना, नंदनंदना, गोपिगरंजना, मुरली मोगना, मुरली मोगना, हे मधुसूदना, कृष्ण कृष्ण हे मधुसूदना, राधिका जीवना। गोपिका जीवन स्मरणं गोविंद गोविंद। ओम श्री संजय साई बाबा।
रघुवीर रणधीर राम राम राम, रघुवीर रणधीर राम राम राम, रघुमाई विठ्ठला श्याम 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 रघुमाई विठ्ठला श्याम 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 सुगमार सुंदर राम 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 सुगमार सुंदर राम 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 शिरडीश परतीश राम 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 शिरडीश परतीश राम 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 रघुवीर रणधीर राम 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 रघुवीर रणधीर राम 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 रघुमाई विठ्ठला श्याम 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 सुगमार सुंदर राम 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 शिरडीश परतीश राम 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 शिरडीश परतीश राम 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 रघुवीर रणधीर राम राम राम
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की 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 राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी
जय बोलो हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान की
जय बोलो हनुमान की
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी
जय बोलो हनुमान की
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान की चरण सत स्वामी स्वम शरणम
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
मंगलकर प्रभु हे ओम जय संजय बाबा ओम जय संजय बाबा ओम जय संजय बाबा सत्य सनातन निर्मल सत्य सनातन निर्मल हे जग के दाता ओम जय संजय बाबा ओम जय संजय बाबा ओम जय संजय बाबा
समस्त जीवा सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त जीवा सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त जीवा सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः जय बोलो भगवान श्री संजय साई बाबा जी की जय बोलो भगवान श्री संजय साई बाबा जी की जय बोलो भगवान श्री संजय साई बाबा जी की स्पर्श भगवान बाबा ओम शरणम मम
Jai Sai Ram. So nice. Thank you. Sai Ram. I'm switching off. Sai Ram.
नागेश मामा नमस्कारम
Sai Ram. Sai Ram. Sai Ram. Sai Ram. Sai Ram.
After a very long time.
Appa namaskaram.
Sai Ram.
Thank you Anna for attending.